Hey yo, what's good, hip hop family? This your boy A Dot with the Draco, bringing y'all all the major stories in hip hop. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe for the latest in hip hop news. In this edition of TRM Hip Hop News, we're gonna talk about my girl Azealia Banks. She recently made headlines because of her comments on social media regarding the Women's March on Washington. I'm going to read what she had to say, then I'm going to chime in on what I think, and here's what she posted. And this is on Instagram. She posted a picture, essentially with her words saying this: Feminism is dangerous in general because it's so deeply rooted in comparing women to men. The feminist conversation always goes back to men. It's truly annoying. The conversation needs to be an intra feminine one. How do we feel in relation to each other, aka womanism? Men and women are not equal, and they never will be because we're not supposed to. Feminism needs to spend much more time taking itself in the talking to itself in the mirror than sticking it to the man, quote unquote. I just feel the entire country is having one big anxiety attack, and I just would like it to chill. Just chill. The election was enough stress. People go in on me about complaining all the time, but I'm not the mad one at all, lol. Really though, let's keep calm and wait for new AB music. Coming soon. And she also says, intersectional feminism, does it actually exist, lol? Is it a real thing? Now, she said some very profound, coherent, and intelligent things. I think that she's absolutely right. She hit it right on the nail. Feminism is somewhat become a culture of anti-men, as opposed to equality among the genders. And equality doesn't always translate to meaning the exact same. You can be equal but not be the same. For example, both men and women have executive control within the home. The woman makes decisions, executive decisions, as well as the man. But they have positions in the home. They have traditional roles in the home, and these roles have been somewhat flipped around in modern society. But these traditional roles still exist. Whereas if there's an intruder that breaks in the home and you're a man, you're not looking to your wife to say, "Hey, go defend the family." You're going to get up and you're going to do whatever you can, if you are a real man, to protect your wife and your children. And so there's certain roles that, a woman is much more nurturing by nature. When a child's sick, they want to lay in their mother's breast. They want to be comforted by their mother, even though the father can comfort them as well. Typically when you got a team, you choose the person who's more effective in the role to do the job. Typically. So as I said, I agree with much of what Azealia Banks had to say. And there's one thing she didn't say, which is very surprising. She didn't calculate in race as a factor in what she's saying. And this is an aspect that I want to speak on pertaining to this particular subject matter, feminism. Historically, white or European men considered their women as property. This was actually law. So black men were able to vote in America before white women. So black men and their women were were oppressed in America, and they had their own particular struggle together, and white women had their struggle with their men, which is not the same as the black woman's struggle. You see, the black man was in a position in America where he was subjugated, therefore, he can't be oppressing his woman if he's being oppressed. The societal decisions were not made by black men in America during this time period of where feminism uh, began. They were, as they are today, in an inferior social and political position. So the European or white woman's relationship with her man is not the same as the black woman's relationship with her man. Even in ancient African cultures, many of them were matriarchal, not patriarchal. So white women use black women with when it comes to feminism, because when you look at it, it was supposed to be about equality and goals, and women making the same amount as men and being able to be in the workplace, etc., etc. But once feminism achieves its goals, black women are left in the rearview mirror, and they remain in the same social condition, social and political or socio-political conditions as they were before. So what has feminism gotten black women? Some would argue that black women now they have the choice to get a job where prior to World War II women weren't able to work or were not allowed to work or couldn't really get jobs other than being like a maid or something like that, or But the actuality is that black women have no choice but to work since feminism, because feminism has led to two family incomes to sustain a living in a family. So now both mommy and daddy have to work. So now you can't be at home with your babies. You have to send your babies out to somebody else to be educated and be raised up. Whereas traditionally and historically throughout the ages, that was your role and your job. So whatever other obligations now, you still had that obligation to raise your children, but now you got to spend 8 hours or more out the door, so you're not able to be in the home with your child, and now you have to work. You have to. So it's a lot of good points made by Azealia. There was some things I added in myself, but there's a big but here. She is the wrong messenger. Now, mind you, although I'm the one that interjected race into this particular conversation, she plays the race card way too much, in my opinion, even when she's wrong, while reinforcing negative stereotypes of black women. So, if you type her name into any search engine, you will get controversy after controversy. So, although she is spreading a message of truth, it's coming from her, and being that it's coming from her, it seems to be, and it always winds up getting dismissed when she drops some type of wisdom as more of a rant than actually kicking knowledge and elevating people's consciousness. Anyway, that's my thoughts and my opinion on the matter. Is just an opinion, it's not facts. What do you guys think? Drop a comment below and let's chop it up on the matter. Anyway, that's all the commentary I have for this video. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button to stay up on the latest in hip-hop news. Shout outs to the Renaissance men worldwide. Salute. Shout out to my boy Jay Nice. Shout out to my boy Mo the God. We're going to keep it coming, man. This your boy A. Dot with the Draco reporting. Signing off. Peace.